Lisa's having a lay-in today.
I haven't slept.
She's having a lay-in because she hasn't slept apparently. Woke up to some more sun. I'm unsure how long it's going to last today, but so far, it's pretty good. Got a little neighbour over there turned up. Cheeky bastard. Camping in my view line. Oh, it's just lovely that you can just camp here. I thought I looked bad in the morning. Look at that. Lisa's got her own little punk style going on here. Look.
Mark's running around like a headless chicken. We got black clouds coming over. A little spell of the Bahamas could be over. Look how windy that tent is.
With a storm seconds away, we rolled out from our little paradise beach. We headed into the reality of sleet, rain, strong winds and beautiful wild roads. The contrast Scotland can throw at you are like spending time with a lovely friend who perchance has a frightfully diverse split personality. It's like a holiday with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. We went to sleep in the arms of a saint and woke in the grip of a far darker character. But this is the nature of the beast. We didn't come to the Outer Hebrides to sunbathe, swim and relax. We came for an adventure. We came to test ourselves against nature. The endurance, to get cold, to get soaked to the bone, to have ice cream headaches and feel our bones grow old in the chill. That's what we came for. It's not my fault if Lisa didn't know. It's not a holiday. It's an endurance test. We crossed onto Lewis. There was probably a sign or maybe even a bridge, but in truth I didn't notice. I was too busy trying to stay warm. The wind was fierce and creeping in around my neck. It froze my shoulders, but I could not be bothered to stop and grab a neck scarf. I should have done. Why do we do that? Once a cactus climber, forever a cactus climber. The scenery was marvellously bleak and barren. I had absolutely no daydreams of my little stone house, nor Boo, my lovable seal. I did have a few visions, muster, but they were of a land east of Gondor, a land known as Mordor. It felt awfully a long way from Harris, but I was sure I'd only ridden for 30 minutes. It was time to do some miles. We headed for Stornoway in search of a good hot breakfast and fuel for Ramona.
Good?
I'm so happy now. Really nice in here.
Looks really good actually.
Food looks really good. People are friendly.
So we literally just met a biker down the road. He wasn't on a bike, he was in a van working, but he told us about this place to eat. Food is fantastic. What was it called? Beckett's. In Stornoway. If you end up here, you can't go wrong. This is a cracking breakfast. Just what we needed.
And we can park the bike outside.
Park the bike outside, we won't see it. Happy days.
It's the Outer Hebrides, isn't it? This is how you rock it.
I don't know what look we've got going on here.
Look at Afghanistan, look. Going in.
Get warm.
It's great here. So different to yesterday though. I prefer yesterday.
You prefer yesterday.
But they did say it could be snowing here this time of year, so we got away light. If it snows, we're screwed.
There's a bit of sun.
I've got a slack jaw stripy sweatshirt. I've got a woolen Scottish jumper I've got a puffer and this jacket, 4 layers I've got on.
And a waistcoat.
Oh, that goes over the top, yeah. Man, what it is today, it's not actually that cold. It's not that cold, but it's
The wind.
The wind just gets in every little crack. You leave it, wear out a hoodie on. Wear out a hoodie on under my helmet. Wind was getting in the sides, making my shoulders freezing cold. That wind just finds a way. It's different wind out here. We don't have wind like this at our way. Where we live, wind's like a friendly wind. This is like wind of Zeus. This is like, I will fuck you up wind. I am your enemy.
Quite a scary look going on here. We have arrived at, I don't even know what this is. What are these? Standing stones. It's like one of those historical sites. We'll go up there in a minute. I wasn't really that bothered to come here. I know I should be. I know, like, you know, like when it's history and people go, oh, them stones have been there for hundreds of thousands of years, wherever the hell long they've been there for.
No, you know how long they've been. Do you know the story of these stones?
I don't know the story.
Story of these stones. No one knew when they were made. Lisa doesn't know her history. No one knew when these stones were actually made, and then, or what they were for. And then when man first learnt to fly, and we had the first ever aeroplane went over, they realised from the sky it spelt Led Zeppelin.
It does not.
Rock. That's fact.
It's not fact.
That is a fact.
Yeah. I'm just not one of them people. You know, you think, yes, stone in the ground. I know that's really bad. I know I should just be really in awe. I'm just not. I'm not one of them people when I go to a museum. I'm like,
You
picture.
go up there and see the rocks.
Yeah, you know when you look at one thing and you go, 10 seconds, seen it, move on, move on. Am I bothered? That's the truth. Right, let's go look at these. And there's some guy over there giving a whole like talk on it. Me and Mark are dreadful for that. Right. You know, like when you go into church and some history and they walk around for about an hour, like after about 10 minutes, like we just have to slip off.
We don't know what they're for.
Don't know what they're for.
They would look better if they were in the middle of nowhere. I mean, they probably were once.
It is in the middle of nowhere, Mark.
No, once it was in the middle of nowhere. Look, all the houses behind it. And there's some really modern houses. Look at that with the old glass windows in the end. That should be, things like this should be left in the middle of nowhere. If you built a house next to Stonehenge, it wouldn't be Stonehenge anymore.
I don't get excited by Stonehenge.
Do you know what I preferred than this? Luscatire Beach in the sun.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So round up on the stones. I reckon if there was a sunset here, there was no one here, it'd be lovely.
It seems like we come to the wrong place. Lisa wanted to see the Black House village and I brought her to Arnold Black House. My fault, but it's a little old house there. Very windy, I don't know if you can hear me, but weather's brightened up a bit. It's not actually cold, but we've got so many layers on because the wind really gets in, and when the wind gets you, you do get cold. But we've got to go 20 minutes back to this Black House village that Lisa wants to see. Yeah, I kind of like it when you get out of the villages though, because it just makes you feel like you're really on the moon or something. I can see why people have the heated gear. I did buy Lisa a really decent heated vest to bring away, and we were so busy the week before we come here, we didn't get time to test it out, and in the end we both decided to leave it rather than risk testing it out on the trip and waking up one morning to find our battery was dead. I know that wouldn't have happened, but we're in the last place on earth you want to be and wake up with a dead battery. Ain't no Harley deal around here. So we decided against bringing her a lovely heated top, and she hasn't moaned. She's done really well. Lisa's tough. She's only a little flower, but she's a tough little flower. Bit of a holly bush really. But look at this road here. Absolutely fantastic. But to be honest, this chilly, windy weather really suits it. I'm glad it's not raining. The rain takes a lot of the enjoyment out of it. What a place though. Absolutely love it. Definitely glad we had a couple of days here. Could do with a couple more really, but there's so much to see, and we're looking forward to seeing Robbie Anderson. Anyone who's watched our Why I Ride Part 4, the Highland one on my old Evo, will know the name Robbie Anderson. Viva Robbie Anderson. We'll be going to see him in a few days time once we get round the east coast. Yeah, looking forward to seeing that guy again. We got him a little present in the bag. Wow. I don't know if you can hear me, but that's a howling out here. It's a howling. Ow! I love this shit. I love this shit. Come on. We're far north now. Northwest. Out here on the beautiful Isle of Harris. Correction. Out here on the Isle of Lewis. Up the top. It's stunning. Scotland, absolutely stunning. So different from the south. So different from England. A world of its own. Look at that open land. Come here. Come here on your motorcycle and experience this wonderful country. Amazing people. Everyone we meet, absolutely amazing. So kind.
A nice little road here. Slow down a bit, you probably hear something. I've been chatting away for the last 10 minutes, but it's been so windy, none of that may have come out. But I will not know until we're home. For one does not check one's footage until one is home.
Look how gorgeous. How lovely. So I think a lot of them you can rent them. So she said the first two we can have a little nose inside. The rest. Look at that. Wouldn't want to smoke near that, would you? Oh wow. Oh look at that, down to the beach. Wow. Seems a bit weird though, I mean if you can rent the places, but you've got tourists coming in, so I can't imagine that. I don't think I'd want to stay here, you've just got loads of people walking past. Got like a little museum one that you can look in here, but just get a bit bored looking in them. You know, it's just like an old bed, it's just like going to your grandma's house, you know. Probably just me, but just poked my head in. Done. 2 minutes. I'm not a boring person to take to a museum because I will be fast.
A little bit different to last night's steak. This is the reality. We are so knackered today. We can't be bothered to go back out. So we got garlic butter on a bread roll that we had to spread on all the cooking gears and the bike, and we can't even bother to go and get it. We're in our B&B, so we just spread the garlic butter on with the actual paper. We bit chunks of tomato out.
We've got no knife.
And then spat them onto the roll. Because we've got no knife, it's all in the bike, we can't bother to go down the stairs. Lisa's breaking a bit of parmesan.
Have you got your parmesan?
No.
Oh, he's not got any.
I'm going to do that. And that's what we're going to do. There's a pub a mile down the road. Can't be arsed. We're just knackered now.
I feel like I'm a uni student.
They eat better than this.
A paper bag.
It's not my best sandwich. It's not my best moment, but I'll put the ingredients up. And probably find it all in your local bin. This our room tonight. We've got Joe downstairs, absolutely lovely fella. He told us if we walk about 500 yards down the road, there's a cliff and the sea's there. And they've seen a lot of orca whales last week. So there's a good chance we can see a killer whale. Could we be asked? No. That's the truth. It's about a 5-minute walk. We could see a killer whale. We can't even bother to move. I don't think we slept much last night.
The wind.
Just outside there's some Highland cows that Lisa's never seen, like the ones with the long hair. And it's all she's been going about seeing. They're about, well, just walk out the front door, do a left, and they're about 10 foot away. She ain't bothered to go and see them yet.
I just wanted to wash my hair.
She's washed her hair and she's got a hairdryer, so she's happy. Look at her, like a little tramp, like a little homeless hobbit down there eating her roll.
Over a plastic bag.
Yeah.
Really bad.
This is living good.